the differences between them.
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy, he's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you gonna whoop his ass.
Like, yes man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo, I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on his real management.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about me.
The prospect of a showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez has captured the imagination of boxing fans worldwide. For years, this potential matchup has fueled heated debates among enthusiasts, analysts, and even former fighters. Both Crawford and Canelo have firmly established themselves as icons of modern boxing.
Can't put Tank up there in the top 10 in pound for pound. He has to be somewhere in pound for pound. And Canelo done something that is amazing when Canelo was able to go to light heavyweight and become light heavyweight champion, something that I didn't even see him going up that heavy, and he did that. So, but as of right now, I have to put Terence Crawford as number.
Dominating their respective divisions with contrasting styles and unmatched skill sets. While Canelo Alvarez has solidified his status as one of the sport's greatest fighters by conquering multiple weight classes, many believe that Crawford's unique abilities could pose an insurmountable challenge for the Mexican superstar. Canelo Alvarez, a name synonymous with excellence in boxing, has carved out an extraordinary career that spans more than a decade. With a professional record of 62 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, Canelo has consistently faced and defeated some of the best fighters across multiple weight divisions. From light middleweight to light heavyweight.
5 fighters right now in boxing. That's your top 5 right now in boxing, not your the top 5 in boxing right now. Right now.
Champions or just anybody?
Top 5 right
anybody.
now.
Shakur #1, hands down. Tank, he up there. Canelo, Inoue, Tyson Fury.
His adaptability and dominance have earned him accolades and titles that solidify his place in the sport's history. Canelo's power is one of his most defining traits. His ability to deliver devastating body shots and knockout punches has left a trail of vanquished opponents. Beyond his power, Canelo's defensive skills are equally impressive. His head movement, upper body flexibility, and ability to counterpunch effectively make him a well-rounded fighter capable of outclassing even the most skilled adversaries. In recent years, Canelo has focused on the super middleweight division.
Variation is there. He's not the same guy. He's not that destroyer who's looking for knockouts early and keeps a pace and a pressure on you. He throws 30 punches around. You're not the same guy. So telling everyone you're gonna knock them out and then going into, 6 decisions in a row now? Scores a knockdown every time, the power's still there. The problem is the pace and the ability to carry on and push. That's the real difference, and that comes with age. He's 34 going on 45 at this, as far as I'm concerned. He's got a ton of fights, he's been around for a long time, doesn't have that same desire, the same drive to take the chances against these younger, bigger guys, because he is fighting younger, bigger guys.
When he fought Canelo and he was like standing right in front of Canelo and Canelo's just whiffing, it was a life lesson. And then you look at how good Canelo's head movement got after that fight when he realized it. I mean, my God, when he fought Danny Jacobs and Canelo's just standing right in front of him, bobbing, that's all
where he has become an undisputed champion. His victory over Caleb Plant in 2021 to unify all 4 major belts, WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO, was a testament to his dominance and relentless pursuit of greatness. Despite a rare loss to Dmitry Bivol in the light heavyweight division in 2022, Canelo's legacy remains untarnished, and his ability to bounce back from adversity further cements his reputation as a resilient and determined competitor. On the other hand, Terence "Bud" Crawford has emerged as one of the most technically gifted fighters of this era. With an unblemished record of 40 wins and no losses, Crawford's journey to the top has been marked by a combination of skill, strategy, and adaptability.
That's so young.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I trained so hard, and now obviously I try to beat him, because if you beat him, you want to be the best in the world at 23.
What do you think was so impressive about him?
His experience, he's so smart. He have everything in a fighter, a complete fighter. He don't have power in the punches, but when you that kind of fighter, you don't need it.
You think that was the toughest fight you faced?
No.
What do you
I think
was?
it's tough fights and difficult fights. That was a difficult fight.
Canelo is beating these guys with all 5 layers of defense. Number 1, feet. Number 2, elbows, hands, shoulders, and the mind. This is exactly how both of those guys got to the highest level of boxing supremacy. Canelo Alvarez means to the Mexican fans what Floyd Money Mayweather meant for black people. 50 wins in boxing, no losses.
He is widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound boxers in the world, and his performances inside the ring have left fans and experts in awe. Crawford's fighting style is a blend of technical brilliance and unorthodox creativity. He possesses exceptional footwork that allows him to dictate the pace of a fight and control the ring. Crawford is equally comfortable fighting in both orthodox and southpaw stances, a versatility that often confuses opponents and leaves them struggling to find openings. His ability to adapt mid-fight is unparalleled, as seen in his bouts against elite fighters like Shawn Porter and Errol Spence Jr. What sets Crawford apart is his mental acuity inside the ring. He studies his opponents meticulously.
One of the fighters that hit very hard was Angulo. You know, he's a Cuban guy and he punched very hard too. So I'll say both of them are like the same, but you know, with Canelo, I was just mentally ready for his shots. You know, I already told myself, I know I'm gonna get hit. I know I'm gonna get hit on my chin, but it's, you know, I gotta bite down on my mouthpiece and push. You know, and look what happened in the 3rd round. I got hit with a left hook. We be practicing in camp the whole time, you know, keeping my right hand to my chin, and I wound up just moving, and he connected right on my chin. And you see how I punched my glove, you know, that's like a thing for me when my last time when I got dropped, I was punching my gloves, 'cause I'm like, damn, I got hit with a shot. I'm not supposed to be on the floor. But, you know, it comes to boxing. You know, the greats done got dropped, you know, got hurt.
Identifying their strengths and weaknesses before exploiting them with surgical precision. His punching accuracy, timing, and ability to shift gears make him a nightmare for any opponent, regardless of their style or experience. The idea of a fight between Crawford and Canelo is intriguing not only because of their contrasting styles, but also because of the weight disparity. Canelo has been competing in the super middleweight and light heavyweight divisions, while Crawford has primarily dominated the welterweight division. For this fight to happen, Crawford would likely have to move up in weight, a challenge that adds another layer of complexity to an already fascinating matchup. From a stylistic perspective, Crawford's unorthodox approach and adaptability could present significant